Surprise, motherfucker. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the FreshandFit Podcast. Regular edition. We heard our boy Grego Gallagher, a.k.a. Kino fucking Body. Let's get into it.
Wait.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the show. I know you guys are thinking like,
surprise, motherfucker.
It's Saturday and we're here with another show with our boy Grego Gallagher, guys. He's in town, so we're like, yo, let's make it fucking happen.
We are working on spring break.
Yeah, man. While people are partying, we're over here grinding. So,
well, we could be partying too, but we're not. So, show it to us.
It is what it is. We're losers. So, guys, quick announcements before we get into the show. I'm really excited for this interview, guys. Patreon.com/FreshFit. Check us out over there so you can get all the behind-the-scenes content that isn't safe for YouTube. Also, check us out on FreshFitPodcastStore.com. Get the merch there, guys. Punisher shirts, Punish Bad Behavior, I Feel Like merch, all the things that we basically saw on the show.
Today I'm wearing a shirt today. It's not black.
There you go.
Oh, wait, Fresh is here? Okay, cool.
Shut up.
You've been missing all week.
So anyway, yeah, so check us out over there, guys. Also on Spotify, Google Now Podcasts, every single platform you guys listen to podcasts. We are there. Just check us out and wear headphones so you don't get in trouble. Also, we got a clips channel, guys. If you don't got time to watch the full podcast, no worries. Go ahead and get the best parts on Fresh and Fit Clips. We release 2 clips on there per day, and we also release 1 clip per day on the main channel. So check us out over there. Also, we got a new channel, Fresh and Fit Shorts. So if your attention span's even less, you can go ahead and get 60-second bits. And, as you scroll, whatever you're doing at work, fuck TikTok. And then, Fresh, you want to talk about your vlog channel real quick?
Guys, for behind the scenes, check out the vlog channel. 100K on the way. Let's go. We do live streams. We also do when we travel, yacht parties as well. And then once again, BBC Gang, we're up. Stay up, guys.
Yeah, and guys, check out my other YouTube channel, Fed1811. I break down criminal cases. You guys know I used to work in law enforcement, so I break down all these celeb cases, read the court documents with you guys, and give a pretty informed how do I say this, opinion when it comes to these cases, because I used to investigate them myself from a unique perspective. So anyway, but fuck all that. We are here with one of the fitness OGs, Grego Gallagher, aka Kinobody Man, the aka Batman,
Bruce Wayne,
aka Mr. Take Your Girl, aka Christian Bale, aka Chad, aka White Guy. So what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Welcome to the show.
I'm pumped to be here.
So I obviously know who you are. We were chopping it up before the show. Can you tell the people who you are who may not be familiar with you?
Yeah, my name is Grego Gallagher. I launched my company Kinobody just over 10 years ago, and I help people transform into movie star shape. That was that's how I came in on the fitness scene. A lot of people are teaching people how to get bigger, bodybuilding, just lose fat. And I was like, no, the goal is to look like a freaking movie star. I started talking about one of the first YouTube channels, if not the first, started talking about intermittent fasting back in 2011. And man, it's blown up heavy. Blew up heavy in 2014, 2015. 300,000 customers plus all over the world have done my programs, transformed. And so, yeah, that's my story from Toronto, Canada. And, we built this incredible brand of Kino Warriors. My followers, they're called the Kino Warriors. They get in crazy shape, lifting 3 days a week, fasting, and making it a lifestyle.
Bam, bam, bam.
Shout out to Canada, man.
Yeah, shout out to Canada, man.
Thing.
So, Greg, can you tell us a little bit before you became Kinobody and the success and, owning several businesses and killing it as an entrepreneur? Can you tell us about your background, like where you grew up, what it was like going to school? Did you go to college? Is college a scam? Tell us a little bit about your background.
Yeah. So I did not. I'm from Toronto. I did not go to college. I had very little interest in going to college. I did 1 year of school in a university in Canada called University of Guelph. And I was sitting in the classroom and I was like, this is not the path to becoming successful. I was looking around in my class. First of all, everyone's like, I don't know if this is a thing in Canada, but like everyone's sick. I'm in an auditorium. Everyone's coughing every 3 seconds. It's driving me fucking crazy. I'm looking over. Everyone's playing like Farmville on their phone. I'm like, this is how I'm going to learn how to become successful. I'm like super self-motivated. Like I my brain is turbocharged when I'm incentivized, and I just could not see the incentive of spending 4 years in school in a business program. A lot of the stuff I was learning as far as computer, website, stuff like that was completely outdated. And to me, it was just a complete, like, money aside, it was just a complete waste of time. And I had a strong passion for fitness. Even as a kid, I just loved the idea. I thought the coolest thing was that when you're born, you're born, a lot of people just kind of think they're just like, this is my life. This is who I am. This is what my life's going to be. It's like the coolest thing in life is we have the power to change so much. And the most powerful thing you can do is transform your body. And once, like, when I was a kid, I loved playing with action figures. I loved Terminator movies, Arnold Schwarzenegger. And I remember asking my dad, I was like, man, like, could I ever look like that one day? Could I ever look like, the guy on the movie screen? And my father was like, yeah, you just got to work out. And it was crazy to me looking around, even as a kid, how few people are in shape. I was like, why is everyone not working out? I don't get it. Like, you can literally transform your body, get stronger, build muscle, get lean. Why isn't everyone? It was completely crazy to me. And I was the kid that I was salivating to, like, lift weights. Like, like a lot of times, people say, like, oh, like, just wait till you're 13, 14 to lift weights. I was ready to lift weights at 6. I'm like, give me the damn weights. I want to do this. Like, I want to be strong, And I was like pretty much more of a smaller kid growing up. I was never like the biggest in the class, but I
Same
wanted.
here.
Yeah,
I was hard for me to gain weight.
It was hard.
Yeah, I was a skinny kid, so I definitely know where you're coming from on that one.
100%. So I felt like, but like, I wanted to be the strongest.
Yep.
Like, I wanted to, be able to defend myself. Didn't want to get bullied at all. So, like, to me, it was just like, I want to be powerful. It was just ingrained in my brain. And so that's like the biggest thing. Like, that was the biggest connection I made. I was like, we have the power to be in an amazing shape, to be healthier, to live longer, to feel incredible, to be more attractive. And yet most people are letting that slide. They're not taking advantage of that. And so when I was 13, 14, I just started consuming everything I could in the fitness industry. I started learning as much as I could, applying it, like the Bruce Lee approach. Take that, like the Bruce Lee approach of, like, discarding what doesn't work, like testing different things, putting the puzzle piece together. And I went on, like, a long journey from 13, 14, just reading as much as I could, training, seeing how my body responded. I would hit plateaus, and then I would basically try and figure out, how do I break through this plateau, create a hypothesis. Why am I not getting stronger? What can I do? Let me switch this and that. And it's been like the coolest journey. And then at like 19, 20, I started to, like, really put together, like, the system to transform.
Bam, bro. And how old are you now? Just so
30.
There you go. Bam. He did all the guys.
Wow.
So I'll read some of these chats real quick. As you guys can see, this is gonna be a lit interview, man. There's a reason why I was really excited to interview this guy. What do we got, Chris?
Give me a second to refresh.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey guys, thank you so much for the
last
donations.
minute. Come to the studio.
Yeah.
Made this work. So we're here.
Originally, we were gonna pre-record it and release it for you guys on Monday, but I said, you know what, man, fuck that shit. Y'all need to get this sauce right now.
Live on
So
air.
that's why we're a little bit behind. So knowledge applied is wisdom. $5 goes. What you think about HIIT workout designed by Mike Menser? You have 4 days between 15-minute workouts. After a while, you only work out once every 7 days. Okay, guys, we're gonna do a Q&A at the end. So Chris, can you save that one?
Yeah,
so
fine.
these are, I could already tell some of these are gonna be good questions. Reality Stone, $5. Since this is a fitness episode, fun fact: only 8 to 10% of men lift 2 times plus per week. If guys, if you commit to fitness, you're in an exclusive group. Absolutely,
There you
man.
go.
Most Americans are fat as fuck. Cardi bands, we believe in you, Big Mo. Okay, that's true. Mo's losing weight, having fun. $2. I got a little weenie. Wee wee. All right.
Okay.
Walter
TMI.
Weeks a second. I'm so glad you decided to keep me, Dada. I love you. Oh, you got another girl pregnant, bro?
Here,
Okay.
get out. I have no kids, bro. Get out of here.
Fred, yeah, our chat is they troll a lot. They're the best. Freshina Black Ass Weeks. Okay. Are we having a nighttime show too? No,
Nope.
we're not, guys. Actually, that you guys got to thank Greg for making time for us, man. He was actually supposed to leave today, and he stayed a little bit longer to do the pod, man. So the man's very busy. He runs several businesses, so he's got to get back to Canada. But don't worry, we're gonna have him back with some hoes. Don't worry, we're working on some things behind the scenes.
He's like, oh, wait, hold on.
But he
Hold on.
304.
Ladies.
Yes, ladies, lovely ladies. Sorry, I did not mean to say that. Greg, on your movie star program, went from 15 to 12.9% body fat. Can't wait to get below 10. Good
Hell
stuff,
yeah.
Dane.
Go.
The Bayesian sniper, is that fresh? Where you been at, bro? Okay.
A Bajan for Barbados.
Yeah. Antoine Cooper, spring break this week for us about to turn up. Okay. $5. Zuko Fred. Greg, since you train people and have movie star bodies, which actor and actress would you say has the perfect body?
Ooh.
That one,
That's pretty good.
we can actually probably answer that one. Who is it for you?
I definitely liked Brad Pitt's physique in Troy. Like, I thought he had a great great balance of leanness and muscle. Ryan Reynolds is always in really freaking good shape.
Shout out Deadpool.
I mean, what was that?
Oh, yeah,
Deadpool, Blade Trinity. You know, for someone that's not trying to get quite as lean, just look at Daniel Craig in the Skyfall Casino Royale. He had just a great physique. And then, you know, of course, Christian Bale. He was like very lean and chiseled in American Psycho. It wasn't massive, but he was just like super sharp. And then like the epitome of super lean is like Brad Pitt in Fight Club.
Okay.
Very lean.
Yeah, and I've always I'm really happy you use the Troy example, because I've always told people, like, when it comes to attracting girls, they don't necessarily care about like how big you are. They're more concerned with proportions and aesthetic. And a lot of people don't know this. In that movie, Brad Pitt was only like 150 pounds, guys.
Yeah, he wasn't that big.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
Yeah.
that's what happens when you're lean. You create this illusion of size. So okay, real quick, Zuko Fred. Okay, we got that one. I'm from Toronto, and I've been following Greg for over 6 years now. He's the reason I got into shape. Thank you for everything, Greg. Best collab ever, and that's from Tal Win.
There you go.
$14 Canadian. Thank you so much, Mr. Orange 800.
Orange 800.
Orange. Okay, my
There are plenty of guys
vision
you could
sucks.
have as guests for Fitness Fridays. Cool. I don't understand that
Wait,
question,
there are
but
plenty of guys you could have as guests for Fitness Friday. Okay, all right. Cal L. Hey, respect to Greg, good Canadian kid on the #1 podcast in the world. Yes, we are the #1 male self-improvement podcast.
Shout out to Canada, man.
guys. So shout out to Canada, the supporters. So okay, so you went to college. People over here playing Farmville. Bunch of bullshit.
coughing, getting sick.
Yeah, coughing all over the place. You know what I'm saying? They had COVID before COVID even came out, and and you leave. At this point, how old were you? Probably in your early 20s.
Yeah, I dropped out of school essentially at 19 years old.
Cool. So at that point, so you leave. Did you start your YouTube channel right after, or?
I didn't really. Funny enough, I actually literally started a YouTube channel when I was 14 years old. I was like,
oh shit.
I was getting in shape. It was called GOG9. I was getting in shape, and I just put up videos. Of like my progress and like some workout stuff. I got scared off of YouTube at like 14, 15 because the amount of like weird messages I get in my inbox. Like when you're a fitness kid at 15, 16, you get some creepy messages from some creepy old dudes.
Like what?
Yeah, no, like just guys trying to pay you for freaking like just creepy guys.
Oh, G for P. Yeah.
Just some really creepy stuff. So I had like a lot of videos go viral when I was I had a lot of videos get like 100,000 plus views, and I just deleted my channel just because I was creeped out.
Yeah. For some of you guys that don't know, it's funny that I'm even bringing this up. There's like a kind of like this weird community where it's like you can, they call it G for P, where like and I've seen a lot of fitness guys do this in the past. Like they'll send pictures of themselves to like dudes on the opposite team, if you know what I'm saying, and they pay them for it and shit. So it's like whatever. And like there's a couple bodybuilders that like I caught you doing that shit, blah blah blah. Like like Kai Green is like one. They're like, just do that sex with a grapefruit. Like yeah, it's something that's kind of like in the bodybuilding / fitness culture. Yeah. First, like what the fuck? Like what the hell's going on here?
Gay. Okay.
Yeah, it was weird. I mean, also like I was a shy kid, and then my channel got attention, and like people in all of my high school, people were talking about it. And I wasn't like, I was pretty shy, so I was like, I didn't like the attention then. But I at 19 years old, I dropped out of university and I started personal training. I started building clients. I was just very, very self-motivated. I'm like, hey, how do I get clients? And I'm not the most, to me, like I was a little bit shy. So like the idea of like going up, talking to people, I'm not that extrovert to like talk to random people and be like, oh, hey, I do personal training and go out and meet people. But I actually end up getting clients. I just got clients with like online ads, and I'd post in Kijiji or whatever, and I got a bunch of clients, and that was good. But I felt like I was waking up every day to train clients, not like waking up every day to really accomplish my dreams. Right. And so I just felt like I was trading my time for money. You're training clients, and like it's not as fun as you think. Not everyone's going to be super serious and motivated. It's not like you're training an actor getting shape for a movie. Like you're training someone that's exhausted from the 9 to 5. And so I did not love it. And then at that point, I went out to LA for a few months, and just to kind of clear my head. Like it's tough to really. Sometimes if you're stuck in your environment, your thoughts are the same. Everyone around you is judging you, and sometimes it's good to like get out, like travel, go somewhere fresh, have time to think and connect with your vision. And I did that in LA, and then in LA, I kind of realized I'm like, man, like I love fitness. I am buying these workout programs online. by these guys that are doing YouTube channels and vlogs. I'm buying these programs. Surely someone must be making money. Like, you know, let's do the math. If this guy's got this many followers, this many people on his email list, if he's selling a few thousand courses for, you know, even, you know, $20, that's solid. Yeah. And so I started to realize that there was actually a lot of money to be made. And like the online courses was actually pretty freaking lucrative. But more than that, I was like, man, this would be so much cooler. Instead of just waking up training clients, I can do content. I can put a program together. I can transform not 10, 20 people. I can transform 100 people or 1,000 people. And so I in that moment, I'm like, well, you know what? Like, what is my fitness approach? Because I'm not going to start a fitness company if I'm doing the same thing as everyone else. And I find like the strongest marketing angle is when you just focus on marketing to yourself. You know? Yeah. Like when you, go ahead. Yeah. No, when you try and like think about, oh, what do these people want? What are they, like, what's like the question isn't what's good marketing? What's this? It's like, how would I get myself excited? And at the time at 19, there wasn't a fitness program, a fitness personality.
This is what year, just so that people can follow along from a.
This was 2011.
Okay.
This was 2011. I was 19 years old. And there was nothing in the fitness industry that spoke to me. You know, if you're an athlete, you're a football player, mixed martial artist, yeah, there's a guy that speaks exactly to how to train for your sport. If you want to just lose weight and just simply lose weight and look thin or slim, then there's someone to follow for that. If you want to do bodybuilding, there's someone for that. But my goal, and this is what I found with the fitness industry. The fitness industry was not about balance. It was literally about sacrificing your life.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what? Let's eat a super boring, bland diet.
Yep.
Let's not go out and socialize much. Let's never have one glass of wine or one
chicken
cocktail.
and broccoli, motherfuckers only.
Yeah, literally just
meal preps.
Literally just chicken breast and broccoli.
Yeah.
And so it was like the whole premise was like, you're gonna get in shape and life's gonna suck. But that's like the good thing to do. Like life should be miserable. Don't enjoy this, don't enjoy that. And you're gonna live in the gym. And I was like, man, like, you know, I wanna look, you know, I want to build an incredible body, but enjoy life. Let my fitness enrich my life, have more energy to start a business, have a way sicker dating life. And so I was like, what is my approach? And then I kind of, my approach was like, let's look like a movie star, because if we deep down, do we care about getting massive and looking like a bodybuilder and being 220 pounds? No. Like, what do we actually want to look like? It's like when you see Brad Pitt and Troy, you want to look like that movie star. And we're going to accomplish this, not spending every waking, like hours and hours in the gym. We're going to do it training 3 days per week. We're going to have a diet that's so enjoyable. We're going to fast, eat steak, potatoes, and just create this beautiful lifestyle. And then when I really started to really speak, to really talk in line with that, you know, the response was pretty damn insane. And
so at this point, right? So you leave college.
Yeah.
You're a personal trainer in LA.
Yeah, personal trainer in Toronto and LA. Yeah.
In LA. So you're traveling between.
Yeah.
And you realize, and this is what a lot of personal trainers go through. Man, I'm trading time for money. This fucking sucks. You live in the gym, right? And we talk with Brandon about this all the time. You got to find a way to, you know, get your time back. So you see these other fitness influencers making money from selling, you know, typically, you know, lower ticket stuff, potentially, right? An ebook or maybe a fitness program, whatever. And you're like, I want to get into that. So did you take that YouTube channel that you had already established and use it to start putting yourself out there? Or did you just make like a brand new channel? Like I'm gonna do this.
Dude, I did it old school. I did it I didn't do YouTube till later. I actually started doing blogging.
Okay.
I started doing blogging. Like my whole goal was like, hey, it's very, very simple. In the beginning, I actually started as an affiliate. I didn't even create my own program. I actually was promoting this other fitness program that I was actually following at the time.
Okay.
This is sort of before I really developed my approach, but I was an affiliate. And so my whole goal was like, let me get traffic and let me convert traffic into, you know, email subscribers and sales. And the whole goal with blogging, especially back in the day, was to find search terms that were very hot and there was extremely little competition. So like, you know, everyone's searching this.
Where were you blogging? Just out of curiosity.
Where was that?
Like what website were you? Like what internet medium were you using?
I had my own. I did on my own domain.
Okay, you had your own website.
So I built my own. Okay. I built my own website. Had my own domain. And the first few years of Kinobody was really figuring out what my approach was. Okay. So I actually, and like, this is one of the mistakes that people make is they want everything to be perfect before they launch a business or a brand or YouTube channel. They want to have all the ducks in a row. They have to know everything, and it's never going to happen. Yeah. You just have to like take action now. Yep. But so I actually was like, man, like, what is everyone searching that no one is talking about? And guess what it was? Literally, it was my entire whole brand, Movie Star Body. Whenever an actor like Ryan Gosling got in shape for Crazy Stupid Love, like every few months there was an actor that got in shape for a movie.
Yep.
And
Thor, Avengers, all that.
All that. And no one was doing the articles on how they got in shape. And so I would spend hours and hours just creating a very well done article on, boom, this is Daniel Craig's body for Skyfall. You know, here's his height, weight. You know, this is this kind of look. And I was very clear. I'm like, look, this is not his exact workout routine, but this is exactly how I would structure the training to build that sort of body type. And I wrote these really compelling articles, and people were loving them. And very quickly, I'd rank, you know, fourth, fifth, second, first in Google.
SEO.
And I get hundreds of thousands of visits to my site each month. And people would actually, it was something that was really cool with, like, you know, you see all these workout programs that people write online and even in magazines, and people like kind of flirt with the workout. Like literally just in my blog, I'd have a workout there and I'd have people comment, you know, 2-3 months later, be like, man, I've been doing this workout for 2 months and this is the result I got. Like people were like, man, you have to create your own workout program. Because at the time I was just sending people, hey, if you want to check out this workout on ClickBank that I was promoting. Yeah. And I think I must have been like 20, like it was like a year in, and I was like, screw it. Let's create a workout nutrition plan to get shredded. And I charged $20 for it. Like not even $19.99, just $20. I'm like, fuck that 99 thing. Let's just do 20. And I at the time, like I don't know how much I made, but I made like thousands of dollars the first week, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, holy shit, like this is crazy. I'm like, let's just do simple math. Like, you know, if right now I can make $5,000 a month with this much traffic, imagine if I 10x that traffic or even beyond. And people, the results that people were getting were insane. They were like, no one was talking about fasting at the time. Like everyone was like, no, you have to eat every 2 to 3 hours.
Yes, the bro science was crazy back then.
The bro science was insane. And then people were like, dude, fasting's changed my life. I love this. And man, it really, really took off.
Did any of the actors that you did these articles on reach out to you and say, hey man, this was actually pretty much what I did, or no?
No, I never really got into touch with anyone that was like super, like at that time, super well known. But like funny enough, I had a lot of freaking DJs do my workouts.
Oh, okay.
Wow. A lot of because I think their lives, you know, they're like they want to be in shape on stage. Their lifestyle's pretty like tough to like follow the typical fitness thing, and like a ton of DJs.
They work weird hours, so it's like I gotta find a program that's fairly flexible, has me in the gym 2 to 3 times, and I'm getting the most out of my time. That's
and
that
get
makes
all
a
the
lot of
girls.
sense. You know, get all the hoes.
No, but quick marketing tip. What he did was very important because he found the SEO that no one was actually hitting, made a product, a whole content around that, and became one of the top SEO rankings. That's pretty dope, bro.
And here's the scary part.
You.
Yeah. At this point, you're not, guys, we haven't even got to YouTube yet. So now you're promoting this stuff. You're doing well. You're making that $5K a month, which is a lot of money, you know, back then for a guy living in LA, 20 years old, right? So, so what made you like, is that what fueled you to say, okay, now if I want a 10X, I got to increase my reach. I'm getting on YouTube. When did you like scale up and get that YouTube channel going?
Yeah, so I was like predominantly
on blogs,
blogging, like literally. And you know, it was actually very helpful for me because when you're actually writing, it forces you to really formulate your thoughts, your ideas, your strategies. It makes you, like when you go on video, you're so much more eloquent and so much more put together. And so that time writing was actually extremely valuable. And then for some articles, I'm like, you know what? I should probably film this video to demonstrate some things.
Okay.
And then once I actually put like my face on my business and did videos and demonstrated and led by example, then the response was so much higher. And it was funny because I remember going on YouTube thinking like, it's so funny, but I remember thinking like, man, I'm a little late for YouTube. Like the time to really go on YouTube was like, you know, and this was like, I don't know, this was like 2013, 2014. Like the time to really go on YouTube.
You know, that's the perfect time.
I was like, I'm a little late. Like I should have done this like 2-3 years ago. I'm a little late. Like it's saturated, but sure enough, like I just started like ripping content on fasting, on training, and the response was.
So this is like 2013 circa. You made your channel that we know and. Today? Yeah,
I probably posted a couple videos 2011, 2012.
Okay.
Then 2013, 2014, I started to become a bit more active.
Okay.
And then 2014, 2015, I became like really consistent. And then like I blew up and the videos were getting hundreds of thousands of views, and we're growing really, really fast. And then I was like, literally, I would just do a video talking about something fasting, fitness related, a workout, a day in the life. And at the very end, I'd be like, I would literally send people to I developed about 5 fitness programs, like some for cutting, muscle building, aggressive fat loss. And the number one question people would ask me is like, hey man, like which of your programs should I do? And I got that question like so many times every day. I literally just made a quiz for people to select their body type, their goal, and then find the best program mind for them. And then I would film like a 6-minute video for every result that would tell them, hey, this is your body type. This is why this can be frustrating. This is why most things probably have failed you. Here's how we're going to solve this problem and get you into like lean and muscular shape. And I started just lighting, like the sales were insane.
And I want to, go ahead.
No, just because now I'm intrigued because you seem to be pretty good at marketing. And I just want to ask you, for someone that's just starting YouTube, in your opinion, what is one thing they can do from a marketing standpoint to push their channel or business, you would say, in your eyes?
Yeah, I mean, the first thing I would ask yourself is like, really, like, why are you even creating this channel? You know, like, what are you going to bring to the table that's different than someone else? And maybe it's maybe you're talking about the same stuff as someone else, but you have your different personality or flair, but you really want to have a strong reason why you're creating content. There's so much content out there right now. You know, we don't need more content of the same thing. It's like, you know, you guys have a very fresh angle. Like, there's nothing really to compare it to, as far as I can tell. But so try and create something different. You know, the best question to ask yourself is, what would I love to watch on YouTube, whether it's every day or once a week? What's the channel or the content or the interview or the podcast or the type of information I would love to see? And you know what? Like, you'd be surprised. There's probably tons of stuff out there that no one's thought of. Yeah. And so if you actually create content that you would really love to see that you're not getting, that is going to give you a huge leg up. Yeah. And that's pretty much how I built, like, my whole business was built off of like, man, no one's teaching people how to get into movie star shape, make it a freaking lifestyle, look hotter so your dating life improves, have the time and energy to crush it in business. No one's really creating an approach that literally enriches your entire life. It's like, man, if I'm going to get in shape, I'm going to have to, I'm not going to be able to hang out with my friends as much, not going to be able to go out on the weekends. I'm going to be putting all this time, energy into like my cooking, cleaning, preparing meals. So like, I just created what I wanted. And so I think if someone wants to do YouTube, really create what you want. The thing with YouTube is that like 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, if you created mediocre content and were consistent and more early to the game, you could get a lot of subscribers. Now it's like, now the algorithm is pretty tight where if you have the best content, like, you will crush it. Yeah. It's like almost a lot of these channels are like damn near TV stations, man. You know what I'm saying? And we're trying to get there as well. You know, that's why we take the production quality so serious. But I will say this, man. Instead of us talking about it, I'm actually going to show you what he's talking about with this marketing. So we have this video here, guys, that I really want y'all to, we're going to play it in full. It's only about 3 minutes long, but this is probably one of the best fitness industry marketing ads I've seen. Legendary. And this is actually what led to Greg blowing up. I had known about you before this ad, but this is what like brought you out into the mainstream. And I want you guys to watch it, pay attention, and then we'll break it down after. And finally I can like ask you some questions about what were you thinking when you did this part or whatever. Because I remember watching, I was like, oh, this is interesting. So can we pull that up, Chris? Yep, got it. All right, so and shout out to all you guys in the chat. We got 2,100 you guys in here. Please like the video. Yo, Myron is starstruck right now. This is funny. Hey man, let's do it. I respect people in the fitness industry, man, because it's a tough industry to make it, bro. Hey man, give me my cookies, bro. Yeah. Make sure. Yeah. Okay, we're just making sure the sound on it is good, guys. That's why Chris is checking it. Let me hit the super chats real quick, and then we'll play it. We'll just pull them up real quick, Chris. Whose house is that? That's my. You're already intrigued. They just haven't even started, bro. Shit, big. $5. Walter Freshman Weeks Jr. Hey, Dad, when are you coming back from the store? I'm still waiting for you here in Barbados. Fair enough. Get a life, bro. Anything else, Chris? Yep. Oh, okay. And then we got 1 second. Nope. Okay. I hate my job. Don't bring this dude on the night show, man. He will leave with all the hoes. Neo to the moon, fresh is invisible. We want the fit and GIF show. Chris, where are you at? Kinobody should tell Chris to stop eating so much peanut butter. Now, Myron, you're right. They hoes. That's from Seto Kaiba. I know everything about working out. That's from I used to be a teacher. Okay, hilarious. Make it for the Chris. Or Alita Bass, like the video on your way and not that difficult. Thank you so much. Thank you. Will Kinobody get me laid if I'm under 6 feet? Yes, it will. He looks like he has on a lace front. What the?
What the fuck? How is that possible?
I don't even think he knows what a lace front is.
No.
Joshua,
You know what that is?
No.
Yeah,
Dude, bro, he's,
I don't know.
nigga, he's not black, nigga.
What workout routine do you advise for those that have a gym membership and for those that want to work from home? And we're going to answer that. Don't worry. Chris, can you save that for the Q&A?
Yep.
Tapper Productions, how do you feel about Trudeau? And do you support the truckers and their right to oppose the jab? Don't worry. We're going to talk about that as well later on. I hate my job. How can I stay cut with a low body fat if I need to eat a lot of carbs to put in good workouts in the gym? Okay, stay tuned, guys. That'll be answered at the end. Gus, $5. Can you promote for the shy guys they don't go to the gym? It's okay to do body work because to start push-ups, sit-ups, squats, use the body weight. Yeah, calisthenics are fantastic, guys, if that's what you're asking. Malit? Okay, first time super chatting, been watching you guys for months, and now I just want to say thank you guys for motivating me to be a better man. FNF Gang for Life, trying to scale my e-com store to 100K. Fantastic.
Nice.
Samuel Silver, Kinobody Warrior program was the first fitness program I bought in high school. Thank you for helping me start my fitness journey. Awesome. And then Rod Eric, what's good, Kinobody? What do you think about the Spartan / Deca Fit races? So we'll save that as well for you, Rod. Okay, so let's pull up this ad here. Because we can show you better than we can tell you. And I want you guys to pay attention to it. And we'll break it down a little bit and kind of go with Greg on why he decided to use certain angles, and stuff like that. So let's play this joint.
Okay, 1 second.
The real Bruce Wayne revealed the power of intermittent fasting.
Let's go.
Put one in chat sounds well.
My name is Gregory Gallagher, and I'm 24 years old.
All right, chat. Put on one in chat if it sounds good to me. Well, to you guys.
Yeah, give us ones, guys. We want to make sure it's not echoing for y'all.
Oh, it's echoing.
It is?
Right,
okay.
So I'll put it in.
We'll pull it on Firefox right now. Give us 1 second, guys. I don't know what it is with StreamYard, bro, but like if you play Chrome on YouTube, some YouTube videos, it doesn't play. So bear with us here for a second, guys. We already prepared for this shit because we knew this might happen. So we're pulling up right now in Firefox.
There you go.
Oh, 1 second.
We do it live.
We do it live, man. I will say this though. Someone in the chat was making fun of us, like, y'all using Firefox? What year is it? Fucking 20. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, man.
Hey, listen to Internet Explorer.
Firefox is still good. Also, guys, do me a favor. There's 2,200 guys in here. Like the video right now. All right, cool. Let's get into it.
My name is Gregory Gallagher, and I'm 24 years old. I believe in taking care of myself, in maintaining a lean and powerful body, and striving each day for self-improvement. Even though I've just woken up, I won't eat for 8 hours.
Pause.
This increases fat mobilization.
Back then, bro, what soap did you use?
What
soap did you use back then?
I barely even wash my face.
Okay.
Literally, yeah.
I'm just curious.
And I don't know if you guys caught it. There was a girl, you could see like a woman's legs there, right? Which subtly, I got social proof. I got chicks with me. You know what I'm saying? And he did it subtly. Like, it's not like he showed her face or anything. He just created the interest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a Blue Chew commercial.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going.
Boosts mental alertness and has profound health benefits. To blunt my hunger, I'll drink sparkling water. 2 to 3 hours later, I'll drink black coffee, a very powerful appetite suppressant. Intermittent fasting has been the most powerful health discovery I have ever made. It has made staying lean and building muscle effortless. It's boosted my work productivity, and it's given me the freedom to eat like a king every day.
Pause.
You
guys caught that? She brought the coffee to him.
Yep.
That's what we're talking about, baby.
Yeah, she brought me the coffee. Yeah.
And notice he didn't even ask for it.
Yeah. She knows what time it is.
What time was it?
She brought that coffee black.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Tit would be like, yo, give me two cups of coffee.
Yeah.
How'd you take?
BBC, big
question,
black coffee.
This mansion, because I know people are going to ask, where's it? That's in Canada, right?
Toronto, yeah.
Is that
Toronto,
your
Canada.
actual mansion?
That's my family's house. Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, wow, there you go.
Hey, he ain't rented. He owns that shit, motherfucker.
So it's a bat cave.
Gallagher. Are you family to what's his name? Gallagher. They do like self-development stuff.
No connection.
Okay.
Okay.
I forgot his name.
All right.
Damn.
So yep. So okay. So guys, you see what's going on here, guys? Like and this was what? This was released like 2016,
2015, 2015, I think. Yeah, literally, I was 24. So no, this would have been about six years ago.
And this is like congruent to anyone that's a fan of Batman. You can see, guys, the similarities, the congruency here, which is like great marketing.
The real Bruce Wayne.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying, with the music in the background. So let's keep going, because this is a really good piece of marketing.
Fantastic
to learn from.
BBC Big Black Coffee.
If it happens to be a workout day, I'll hit the gym hard. I only lift 3 times per week.
Gallardo.
This maximizes muscular and neural recovery and provides the fastest rate of strength gain.
I need to start doing that.
Look at your headlights up.
I know. I got the comments going though.
Wait, pause. What are you saying,
bro?
What?
All right, so I'm a car guy, right?
Yeah.
First, you can notice one light is on, one light is not on. How are the comments when you posted that video, bro?
Oh, I got tons of comments about the headlight being out. People are really creative. Like I started to get a lot of like Greg the type of guy like comments. And,
I
That's a guy to have a mansion and not pay to fix his headlight.
I can only imagine, bro. I can only imagine.
You can't. I didn't even notice that. I'm not a car guy. You can't get shit past YouTube, bro.
Yo, I can picture this. They'll be saying like, Batman must have been ashamed.
The YouTube is fucking, the trolls never die, bro.
Yo, everything they see, bro. Everything.
Okay, let's keep going.
They create the perfect physique and then becoming really strong at them. For my key movements, I always perform the heaviest set first, followed by 2 progressively lighter sets with full rest periods. This style of training allows me to come into the gym stronger each and every session.
I don't know if you guys caught on to that, but he's telling you what to do, but not how to do it. Right? You always you tell them the what, but then you sell them the how. And he's basically, hey, I work out this many times. This is what I do. Blah blah blah. And people are like, what are you doing? What are you doing? It gets them intrigued, so they'll pay to learn how to do it, which is very subtle. You guys might not catch it unless you're looking for it. But that's what you do, especially when it comes to fitness. So let's keep going here.
Since I was 6 years old, I wanted to crack the code to building an amazing body that was strong, powerful, and awe-inspiring.
Yeah, Rocky leg raise.
Yeah, dragon flag.
That one arm.
I'm 24, and I can honestly say, without a shred of doubt, I've cracked that code. And since sharing it, it's unlocked the limitless potential of the thousands of people who are following it daily.
Pause real quick, Chris. So this is very important, guys. You need social proof to be able to establish, like, you should be the avatar. Like, your own body should be the avatar of what your client wants. So as you guys can see, hey, look, I'm showing you guys the social proof. I'm actually in shape. I'm doing these creative exercises. This isn't just an aesthetic body, it's functional as well. And people are like, oh fuck, I want to look like that. You know what I'm saying? So then you basically look like what your client wants to be in the future. So keep going. And then these are testimonials, which is social proof. You guys making changes.
My name is Gregory Gallagher. It's time for you to unleash your potential.
Wow.
Yeah. So obviously that video got a lot of hate, from detractors. Oh, this is so cheesy, blah 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 blah. But it blew up. It worked. I mean, that was how you blew up on YouTube with that video, right?
That's how that video like made my channel blow up. The whole fitness industry, a lot of YouTube was talking about it. This was 2015. So then January 2016, you saw all the ads on YouTube. Used to be Six Pack, Mike Chang.
Six Pack shortcuts,
yeah. and Tai Lopez. And I was like, hell yeah, let's run this as an ad and let it rip. And we have like 50, it has a few million views. We have over 50 million paid views on that ad, and it was extremely profitable. So we got like a really strong ROI. Pumped a lot of money into that. So and we
how much did it cost you to shoot that, bro?
It wasn't bad. Like, it cost me, I think, like around $6,000 6,000.
That's not bad.
No,
Yeah,
it wasn't
not bad
bad
at all. Because that was obviously like movie type production right there.
That was like I had a whole team.
And it's 3 minutes long. So it's like I don't think you guys get it. Like to create a 3-minute piece of content at that level with that production quality is extremely expensive.
Back in the day when drones weren't that big a thing too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like when people literally thought I had a helicopter shoot it.
Yeah.
They didn't know what a drone was. But you know what? It cost me about I think 6,000 to shoot the video. I was already like my business at the time. I was already doing $1 million a year in fitness programs at the time. So it was $6,000 wasn't like, you know, like I didn't take a big risk shooting it. But the reason I wanted to film that video was I was getting a lot of views on YouTube, but I was like, you know, if someone just found me, they just came to my site, I have these different strategies like fasting, getting into movie star shape, why we lift 3 days a week, the key lifts, I had all these different keys in my program. I'm like, if I could just put together a 3-minute piece that's very compelling, that basically just gives people the nuts and bolts of my approach, and I can just promote that video, and then people can watch all my other content, it would be freaking sick. So I wanted like one video in 3 minutes to really summarize my philosophy. And I was like, because I had a film director friend, and we were come up with this idea. I was like, I want to summarize my approach about getting to movie star shape, fasting, getting lean and muscular, the 3 lifts, and I want to like really follow like an American Psycho Patrick Bateman style monologue where it's very specific. My name is like, you know, I believe in this, I believe in that. You know, after I have my coffee, I get in my Lambo, whatever. And then I was like, but let's like, it's for YouTube. Let's make it like epic, and let's have Bruce Wayne visuals, like, you know, Bruce Wayne epic shots. And so you guys understand, just to kind of know what's going on here, this level of like production quality wasn't really seen in the fitness industry yet, let alone for an ad. You know what I'm saying? So this was something that was very early in its kind. So this is, you know. Yeah, you know what? Like when we were running it as an ad, like a lot of the comments were like, holy shit, like I thought I was watching a trailer to like a new Bruce Wayne, like a new Batman movie, like literally. And then they'd watch this video, they get sucked in, they'd go and do my quiz, and it'd be me with like my little camera talking to them. Here, boom, this is your body type, boom, boom, boom. And we did an insane amount of program sales. So much so, like if I'm in any city in the world and I walk outside for 30 minutes, I'll literally I'll have people recognize me, but it's not just that. Like all people recognize me, they're like, I am doing your program. Like so many customers, like insane amount. And that video really kicked it off. How many views on that, Chris?
That 3 million.
That has 3 million, but like 50+ million paid views. Crazy. And we didn't even at that time ads were really cheap, so like we didn't even like target like my specific demographic, men, you know, 22 to 30. Like we just target everyone. So still did 50 mil, which is crazy. 50,
you're only seeing the YouTube views, not actually the paid
Instagram,
views,
Facebook, everything else that was
after the fact.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's crazy, bro.
So you know, so I'll say this real quick.
Yo, bro, I can hold you. We do the same thing. Fresh fit lifestyle.
Yeah, no, I mean it's bro, it's great marketing. Man.
Yeah, that's really smart.
Making that kind of money now you're starting to, you're already making money because you had your you were successful with the blogging, but we all know when you start making money, people start to fucking hate, bro. And and this ad was criticized by, I'm not even gonna mention these haters, but you guys probably know who some of them are. And they're like, oh, look at this fake alpha male, he's cringe, blah blah blah. What would you say to people out there that are trying to make it or do make it and get a bunch of fucking haters? How do you deal with detractors?
You know what, man? Like literally, it's dealing with hate in the very beginning, especially when you first get attention. It's always going to be tough. I haven't like seen one person that's gotten fame very quickly and handled it easily. But eventually you start to just do the math and you're like, man, like the more hate I'm getting, the faster I'm growing, the more people I'm helping, you know, the more like, it's almost like it's an equalizer. Like the more hate you get, the more people you get that fucking love you and support you. And so you kind of want to have hate. Like it's very, very hard to get a lot of attention and to make a splash in the fitness industry or anywhere on YouTube and not attract haters. Like when you attract haters, like you're almost doing something right. If everyone is hating on you and you have no supporters, you're probably screwing up. But dude, like the more hate I get, like the more money I'm making, the faster I'm growing, the more people I'm helping, the more devoted followers I have. And so you actually like really like want the hate. Like it's good. Like it's, if you don't have the hate, you're not growing. Like little, and even like your most viral pieces of content that have the biggest splash are gonna get also the most hate.
Yes.
And so like the question to ask yourself is like, are you helping people? Like, are people loving your message? Are you making an impact? If yes, amazing. Are you making money? Great. And then you're getting hate. Like the more hate you get, it's just gonna fuel that.
Yeah. And I want to say this too, because you were able to take lemons and turn them into lemonade. You had one detractor. You know, you guys got into a little argument over a girl, right?
Yeah.
You had, I think you had slept with his ex-girlfriend or something like that.
Yeah.
And
allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Right. We don't know for sure. Okay. But I will say this. You were able to take that beef, and what you did was you took that guy's last name, use this last name, and get 20% off. And you basically use it to your advantage. It was something that I thought was very, very clever and creative. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? My followers are really freaking smart. You know, people, like, one of the best things you can do, like, on top of the advice I've given, is listen to your audience. Listen to your followers. They will literally tell you exactly what to do. Because when I was getting into like this little drama, one of my followers was like, Greg, like, this is hilarious. First of all, when I got into this drama, like, I was capitalizing on it. Like, he sent me so many followers to come and hate on me, and on my Insta story, I literally just loaded up with proof, before and afters, like testimonials. Holy shit, you changed my life. You know, this guy got in this shape to that shape. So people are coming on from John Skywalker to shit on me, and they'd be like, holy shit, damn, like, this guy's got some pretty damn insane testimonials. And they would actually, like, he actually gave me a lot of followers that converted. And then one of my followers like, dude, this is hilarious. You should actually use his name as a coupon code. And I was like, fucking,
was it like Skywalker 10 or 20 or something like that?
It was all, no, you know what I kept it very fucking chill. Like, I was like, basically, cause I kept it like non-salesy. I was like, John, you know, I'm sorry what happened with your girl. That must suck. Don't worry about it. I got you a coupon code for my Greek God program, 50% off. All you have to do, don't even worry about it. All you have to do is just type your name, John Skywalker, and it's good to go. And anyone else that's watching, if you want to use it too, go right ahead. And like, we did literally in the first hour, we did 10K in sales. And then I pumped it out to my email list. And I think in 24 hours, it was over 100,000. It was like 130K USD. Damn. Just pure profit.
That's a perfect example of you taking, you know, lemons and turning it into lemonade, baby. And I always admired that.
Hey man, we got some names that we could use.
Yeah.
We're gonna re-release Deals on Demand
next
month. So
maybe we might take a page out there. Who knows, man?
Put it in there.
The hate is good. Like, you have to just welcome it.
Yeah.
Like, it is good. Like, if your shit, if you're the real deal and your shit is awesome, your content's awesome, your program, your business, your services, whatever, if that shit is awesome, then hate will just give you customers.
So what became wildly successful here on YouTube, blew up. So you took that money, and, you know, we always say money loves speed, right? We talk about this with Brandon Carter. Speaking of Brandon Carter, shout out to him. He's the reason, Kinobody's here now, guys. He was able to connect us. And so shout out to Brandon Carter. Go check him out. King Keto on Instagram.
Awesome guy.
So you were able to take that success, snowball it, and roll into supplements.
Yeah.
So you went from online coach to supplements. Can you tell us about that transition, what it was like?
Yeah. So the people in my company I was working with at the time, so essentially, you know, I wasn't really big on taking supplements.
Agreed.
Yeah. No, I really wasn't. Like, there wasn't really a pre-workout that I was really into. I get most of my protein just from whole food. I find it's more satiating,
for sure,
getting protein from steak than like a whey shake. And so I wasn't really into pre-workouts, just because a lot of them there was too much caffeine. I wouldn't be able to sleep. I'd get the itchy skin, the jitters.
That beta alanine,
the beta alanine. I just didn't feel good on it. But I was like, you know what? I actually genuinely like caffeine with L-theanine for smooth energy, focus, mood. And I genuinely like using L-citrulline for vasodilation and more blood flow.
So what year is this? Just so
This is like 2017, 2018.
Okay, so 2017, 2018. Is Go still on top with the pre-workouts at this point?
Like, I know a lot of like people that I knew were taking like NO Explode or something.
Oh yeah, that's another OG one too.
I know, yeah, I think. And Ghost, I'm pretty sure was in the scene. But we
said, fuck that, I'm starting my own.
And like, the same reason why I started my my company like look like a movie star and like you know live the life, I started my pre-workout. I was like, look, we're gonna keep it all natural. It's sweetened with stevia. We're using a nice amount of caffeine, not too much, 150 milligrams. We're having the L-theanine to give you that smooth energy, so it's not just like, oh, I got a ton of energy and then a crash. And we're doing the full clinical dose of L-citrulline for blood flow, plus some B vitamins and electrolytes. And so I pretty much created a drink that like I was like, this is actually what I would take. And then I remember like being like, okay, like this should hit pretty good. This should be like a little bit better. This should be like hit like a little bit better than just drinking coffee. It should be like smoother, you know, better blood flow. And I just remember taking it and just loving it. Like my workouts were really good on it. I would recover faster. And I just on my third, like I lift pretty heavy. So on your first heavy set, taking a pre-workout, you know, if you actually like are very advanced and you know how to push yourself, taking a pre-workout's not going to help you get an extra rep when you're doing like 4 to 5 reps. But like for that like third set, when you're a bit fatigued, you're going lighter, you're pumping for, you know, 8 to 12, like it helps you get that extra volume in. So I actually loved it. And then I launched it, and we did a small launch, a couple thousand bottles, and then the testimony, like the raving testimonials we got on Octane, like, dude, like I can't take any other pre-workout. Like there's no crash, no itchy skin. I feel really good on it. The blood flows amazing. People were literally telling me, and I actually noticed this because of the L-citrulline, like your freaking boners were insane on it. Literally.
That morning wood, huh?
That morning wood. And like, I would like that feedback would be coming in. Like even like guys would be like, yeah, my girlfriend loves it when I take Octane. Like she notices the difference.
So, getting
this Skywalker's girl know the difference too. And the Canada.
And done. All right, just like that, we got to kill the Twitch stream and the Twitter stream. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, guys, come on over to YouTube, guys. Check us out on Fresh and Fit on YouTube and get the rest of the interview, guys. So come on over right now.
Bro, someone said they drink goat piss. What the hell's wrong with you, bro?
Yo, and I see Book of Alpharonomy in the chat as well, bro. Can you pull up his chat real quick, Chris, by chance?
Yep.
Yeah. Shout out to you, Book of Alpharonomy, man. It goes $100. Physicality is a major pillar of alpha energy. Salute, brothers. Hey, shout out to you, bro. You gotta hit me up, man. We need you on the show, man.
Let's do a show, man.
And then we got $5, King Ape. Greg, the type of guy to take Kino Octane to go grocery shopping. Thanks for coming on the show, Greg. Of course. Here we go.
Nice.
Chris Hutch, $20. What's the best cardio workout for someone who works on their feet for at least 6 to 7 hours a day? I'm exhausted. Got you. Fresh BBC. Ayo, Fresh. I like this guy. I bet if we got built like him, we would throw the thick ones like rag dolls. More muscles equal more snow bunny. Let's go. And that is Fresh as Dick. That's talking on the chat.
Funny, bro.
Hilarious. Desert Haunter. Hey guys, thoughts on Dr. Gundry? He has helped me to reach SS2. Okay, well at the end. And then we got Mr. Beef Snorkel. How do I privately message both / either of you on a platform where you'd see the message? I know you're both very busy. I'm sure you get spammed a ton. Are you talking to us or Greg? I'm not sure.
Maybe Instagram.
You both, Mar and Fresh.
Oh, hit up Fresh right now on IG. He's looking at it. Nope.
No.
He's like, what the fuck? All right, Jake, hit him up. Jay Castillo. Shout out to FNF, always providing gems. Save me from self-deletion, wasting away as a blue pill put onto HU2 crypto. Now, you guys are doing Lord's work and have made me a lifelong supporter. Get the likes up. Thank you so much.
Thank you, bro.
And then we got Metallic 47. This man changed my life from being bullied and weak to being able to stick up for myself and the people I love. Thank you. Hey, man, change your lives out here, man. JK, $5. Greg is essentially one bad day away from becoming Batman. Okay. so you had the success with the summon industry. Because it's difficult, man, because it takes a lot of capital to get in. So when you first started it, were you profiting immediately? Were you taking a little bit of a loss? Like, what was it like getting into it, man? Because it's a very competitive industry.
Yeah. So, I had a strong audience. I had a business that was very healthy, very profitable. And so all those things helped. The big challenge was basically, my audience is getting introduced to a fresh new product. So right off the bat, a lot of people are gonna like not jump on it right away.
They're gonna be skeptical.
And so, the reality is like the self is always coming through. If you freaking love it and you live by it, like I'm very contagious. If I love something, I want to share it and it's going to rub off on people. So just as I started, using Octane, talking about it, and even like my first bottle I got, I was pretty upfront with people, being like, okay, guys, like this product's freaking insane. That said, it's all naturally sweetened. The flavor's like a 6 out of 10. It's not the best. Like I was very like wrong about that. And like people in my company were like, yo, what the fuck? Don't say that. I'm like, no, I'm going to be real with them.
Yeah.
And then like they appreciate like the sales went up when I was like, yeah, this flavor is like a 6 out of 10, but it fucking is really, really good. Our sales went up. And when people just actually just saw me use it, they got drawn to it. And then like the first batch of people came and bought it. And then when their testimonials started coming in, you know, then more people would jump in. It just kind of became like a snowball effect as it built and built. And then like, you know, we started with like,
honestly, it's rare in the fitness industry, so people probably appreciated the hell out of that, man.
Yeah, no, they really appreciated it, and there was a strong reason. This isn't just like, hey, I'm doing another white label pre-workout just like everyone else. I'm like, no, I'm keeping it all natural. I'm doing this dosage. I'm doing no beta alanine because I really don't think it's worth the itchy skin and all that.
You hate beta alanine.
No freaking itch, you know, and so like the whole like mindset behind it was no crash, no this, no that. And so we actually we didn't find it too difficult to really become profitable and in the supplement business. It just kind of took a little bit of time, the first 6 months, and then honestly our biggest problem was we kept selling out. And it takes like 12 weeks to at least 12, 14 weeks to manufacture supplements.
Problem.
And so we would order a bunch more thinking we're going to be good. And then and so we sold out like 5 times heavy in the first couple of years. And then we just started investing a lot more in the supplement business. But, you know, from my experience, like if you do not have a healthy, profitable business, like, you know, if you have a very healthy, profitable fitness business with thousands of fitness customers, it's not too hard. But if you're starting a supplement company from scratch and paying influencers, running ads, it is going to be brutal.
Gotcha.
Like,
so you had the audience already, so you were able to kind of take that success from being an online trainer, move it on over to supplements, and you already had that audience built. So your overhead wasn't as bad, and you were able to profit more since you already had a following. Yeah,
exactly. I think one of the smart things I did, I think, was like we didn't do a ton of stuff. I was like, you know what? It's a new product. Let's start light.
Okay.
And we didn't invest a ton of money. We kind of just did the first run, sold out. We did like a much bigger run, sold out, and then a lot of people that weren't even that interested in the supplement at all were like, this guy keeps selling out. I gotta try this octane thing, you know?
Scarcity.
And then the scarcity, it kicked in. And so, you know, had we just ordered a ton thinking, okay, let's just aim for shoot for the stars, and then sat on it and it sold out and it sold slowly, it probably would have been a different story. But I was like strategic. I'm like, you know what? Let's start with a few thousand bottles. Let's start there. And then let's do 10,000 and, you know, 20,000. And then, you know, but then, the biggest issue, of course, was during the pandemic. Like literally it was, we had like, it took us 6 months to get supplements for a while. And then like, we couldn't sell anything. And then, you know, if it's all sold out, then it doesn't make sense to market it. So then you got to kick it up again. But the clothing business is actually a lot harder.
Okay. And that's what I wanted. Perfect segue right there. So you started a clothing brand as well, which you're wearing one of the shirts right now.
Yeah, this is one of our like knitted shirts.
Yeah. So tell us how you started that. So you guys see how it's kind of a domino effect here. It takes a success. All right, now I'm going to take that money that I made from this business, invest it into something else, and just grow that brand now, which is like, you know, fantastic, the Leapfrog. So what got you into clothing? Why did you do it? And what was it like starting that up, man?
Yeah. So I, you know, with my business, Kinobody, like it's literally about looking like a movie star. And part of looking like a movie star is, yes, having, you know, the lower body fat, like lean physique, good shoulder development, V shape, all of that. But if you don't wear the right clothing, you're not dressed well, you're not going to look like a movie star.
Facts.
And you're not walking you're not walking on a date or to the bar shirtless. You're wearing clothes. And so like half the battle of being attractive and doing better with the opposite sex is dialing in your physique and dialing in your style.
Facts.
So I was like, man, like there's a lot of gym-based clothing brands for clothes to wear to the gym, but no one's really developing a clothing line that's cut for guys to have great physiques to wear outside of the gym when it actually matters.
This is a market that wasn't tapped yet. Like Gymshark was like blowing up, I remember, around this time. And then, you know, shout out to Christian Guzman. Like I know he was making clothing as well, but there weren't really many people doing it, especially from a lifestyle perspective, not just an athleisure. I'm going to work out in this shit. You were doing it like, no, you can wear this to the club. So you were one of the innovators for that.
100%. And that's the whole point. Like, who cares what you wear at the gym? You're going there to train, to lift heavier, to get stronger. Who gives a shit? Like, wear a freaking t-shirt from 10 years ago. It doesn't matter. But when you're going out on a date, you're going about your day, you're making business connections, you want to look confident, strong, put together. And the whole clothing line really was built around me taking my favorite pieces of clothing, tops essentially, the ones that literally make you look the best, the ones where like I would literally try, like I would make samples of clothing, go out to the bars and like see what shirt got the most attention and then make it for the Kino Warriors. And like some of the literally I get DMs from guys being like, Greg, I wore your white long sleeve Raglan shirt, fits insane. I've worn it out and I've like never like literally like they literally people said I have the DMs. I'm like 3 for 3 going out.
Oh, nice.
Chicks. Like they literally say like I wear this shirt and girls love it and like their girlfriends compliment it. So literally that was the mindset on the clothing. It's like if you want to build an amazing body, like it takes months to build an amazing body, sometimes years, but you can literally transform your look in 2 minutes with the right clothing.
I agree. I always say it's not the brand of the clothes that matters, it's the fit of the clothes that matters. That's like the main that's the most important thing. And especially when you're like a guy that works out and stuff like that, you need to accentuate your physique and you need it to fit a certain way. So definitely,
sorry, Fresh.
Yeah,
100%.
Nigga, just so you know, bro, just so you know, Chris, my shit be fitting. All right. By the way, here's an example that might work for your clothing as well. Let's say I'm in a club, right? I'm with a chick. She does this. She's like, oh my God, what material is that?
Oh yeah, girls like that
And
shit.
you say, Batman material. Batman material.
Batman
bitch.
material. I
That's
like it.
That's what you say right there.
It's like a Batman material.
Fucked up. The point is that that's pretty funny. There you go.
Yeah, that's actually with the clothing line. Like we have like this waffle shirt that's super soft, and literally girls just freaking love touching them. A lot of times, like my followers, their girlfriends will start wearing the Kino clothing oversized, and so that's literally been the angle. Like I honestly do not care about doing a gym line. It's literally just me finding the tops that I love, and just dialing in the fit, and then giving it to the Kino Warriors.
Cool. All right, we got some chats here, Chris.
Yep. 1 second.
And then I want to ask you about dating, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, that's the next one.
Yeah.
That's the next one. I got it on the outline. Okay,
Because I already know he'd be stealing people's girls.
Yeah,
so.
I know, bro. This is you guys. You know, we purposely didn't invite him on the Afterhours show.
Keeping
No, just
all
kidding.
my white holes away from him.
Yeah, man. Hell no. Michael B. Stroke, #1 podcast. No, got that one. FF Chat, $25. Thank you so much.
That's deleted.
He probably made fun of Chris's hairline or some shit.
Probably.
Okay, so the clothing line taken off, very successful as well. So tell us about the ladies.
Yeah.
How's it dating before the fame and then after the fame?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what the thing is like in high school, I was really shy and awkward with chicks.
Same.
Like Were you?
Bro. Yeah. I was a late bloomer. I didn't lose my virginity till I was 18.
I used to fart in class, so they were running from me.
Well, I didn't really like. I started like reading, like, you know, I read like the Mystery Method and, you know, the game, whatever, and that was 18. I was actually watching the Pickup Artist when it started back in like 07. So that's kind of like what got me into it. But I didn't really like get really.
You should
like,
get him on the show. You should get the.
You know what? I'm trying. I'm gonna try to make it happen, man.
I'm sure he'd be down.
Yeah,
for sure.
We spoke to him, but
yeah, he was in Mexico. I think he was stuck like in Mexico. This was like in the middle of the pandemic. I'll reach back out to him because the people have asked for him. But
he actually was so compelling to listen to. Like I just remember watching some of his videos when I was younger, and he was very compelling to listen to.
Have you met him? He's Canadian as well. I know you're close with Owen, so
yeah, I know
that's his mentor.
You know, I haven't met him. Watching some of his videos when I was younger, and he was very compelling.
He's like, what the hell's that?
Yeah.
Okay, so
the day before fame and
dating before
fame first and then after.
So you were shy in school.
Yeah, I was very shy in high school, but I did get a girlfriend when I was 16. I went to like you know what it was? I just didn't give myself permission to be confident. Like I don't know that's literally what it was. I was in school and I was just kind of shy and like I was very like as a kid, I was so in my head. Like I was always in my own thoughts. It's hard to be confident when you're living in your own thoughts. And I never really gave myself permission to be confident. And I had one friend that was like, oh, you know, like just gave me some advice. And I was like, I went to a party and I just kind of was a little more confident. And then I met a girl. We like hooked up a little bit, and then it was my girlfriend. But I was like so shy in high school. And then you know what? Like I honestly like my dating life before the fame was actually pretty good.
Okay.
Like same.
Like Tinder came out literally when I was 21. Like literally like Tinder became a thing when I was 21. And a lot of people were like, yeah, like in the very beginning of Tinder, like, oh, like none of those girls actually met up. It was just they're just matching, having fun. I'm like, no, they met up. Like they definitely met up. Like so I was on Tinder when I was like 21, 22, and it was pretty good. But yeah, obviously with the fame and attention, it like is different.
Could you imagine posting his pictures on Tinder right now or any type of dating app?
Yeah,
bro, you would kill it, dude.
Yeah. So my question is this: what in the past, what are some of the biggest differences you've seen in the dating atmosphere since you got into it back 10 plus almost 10 years ago now at this point? Have you seen any big differences as far as like what women are attracted to, guys?
Yeah, honestly, that's hard to say. I guess like now it's just everything is moving to social media and Instagram. Yeah. So it's like if you literally like I know people that don't have Instagram, and it's like if you're single and you don't have Instagram, it's just like a lot harder.
Yeah.
So it's like,
see, we've been saying this for the past year and a half, bro. Because look, real talk, what is the biggest dating app in the world? Instagram. Yeah. Why is that? Scale and reach. I could be in Taiwan or I could be in France.
Yeah.
I get a bunch of Australia, Canada, US, and look, it's easy, simple as, hey, come see me over here. However, regarding dating apps, it's whatever area you pick for the most part, and then that's it. But get this right: if you're verified, if you got a big following, guess what? You have social proof, which adds to your mystery.
Instagram is the #1 dating app in my opinion. I've always said it, and that a lot of people meet through there, and it's social proof, and I'd argue that like if you don't have an IG nowadays as a guy, it's like a handicap, man. Like they're gonna like, oh, what's wrong with you? You don't got Instagram?
Is that how they pre-screen you as well? It's like your resume.
It's a massive handicap, and like you can meet a girl in 5 minutes, get her phone number, and it's gonna be very hard for them to like really understand who you are and feel comfortable meeting up with you after 5 minutes. But if you can meet a girl for 10 seconds, just like no one has any problem giving their Instagram.
Yeah.
And then she sees your content. Maybe she sees some of your stories or you see hers, you comment, and that's literally all you need. If you just meet someone for a minute and get their Instagram, it's like you can actually build a connection enough to like actually hang out. But so like Instagram is like insanely powerful.
Yeah.
It's funny because people are like, yo, Fresh, what do you say? Nigga, I barely talk. I stutter, nigga. So hey, Instagram, we do some DMs, some FaceTime. To the crib. That's it, brother. You don't need much.
So would you say like social media ruined the game? Did it make it harder for guys, or did it make it easier? What's your take on that?
It like depends. Like the guys that don't like having photos, doing the Instagram thing, it's become like a huge liability for them. Yeah. So like for me, like I run a business, I post all this, so it's like a huge benefit.
Yeah.
So if and here's the thing, like the guys that are complaining they're not 6'2", no one knows on your Instagram.
Yeah, that's true.
No one knows on your so it's actually like for the tall, like some of the times the taller guys are the ones like don't post as much.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like so it's I personally think that Instagram and Tinder is like huge benefit for any guy that's trying to meet girls. Like it's so, I mean,
it's got to be on point.
I couldn't imagine like my dating life if before social media.
Yeah, we say most men have a tool belt. Just add it to your tool belt along with whatever else you can use in person events, maybe meet up. So yeah,
like imagine your parents' generation. Like,
oh yeah, they didn't even know what phones were. They came from North Africa. They're like, well, what the hell's that? They're still talking on the fucking cans with the string. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So the only difference I find is that like now there's so many options.
Yeah.
There's Instagram. There's so much. It's hard to like
find one.
It's hard to kind of stick to one. Like there's too many things going on. And for guys and girls, it's just there's so much stimulus. So that it makes harder. Like there's less. I find there's probably less relationships today.
No, yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, social media definitely came in and changed intersexual dynamics forever. I think it's made it harder for guys. We have, deep discussions on that. So now you're like kind of not settled necessarily, but like you have a girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
How long y'all been together?
Like 4 months. 4 months. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. I thought it was longer than. Okay, 4. Okay.
Yeah.
How's that going?
It's going really good. Yeah. It's going very good.
Fair enough.
It's my first. Honestly, I haven't had I've had relationships in the last 6-7 years. Like my last real relationship was it was 1 year long. And that was when I was like 20, 22, 23. Since then, I've only had like my relationships have been like a month.
Oh shit. Okay. So this is like the first one that's been a little bit longer since you were 21.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. All right.
Yeah. So I've literally, all my relationships were like 1 or 2 months long. And then it just ended pretty fast.
And what background does she come from? Did she come from fitness, from the modeling industry?
I'm like not into fitness girls. Yeah. Like to me, it's like I will not date or even hook up with a fitness chick. You know what it is? It's because like I'm very rigid with my routine, my training, my fasting. I want a girl that's just more chill and effortless and like just kind of can just fall like kind of that I can connect with. Like if a girl's like very rigid, this and that, it's just I'm not attracted or drawn to that.
Right.
So
we talk about it every fucking day. Man.
Yeah, no, I don't do like the fitness girls. But her background, she's a model.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, awesome, man.
Interesting.
Yeah. No, he's doing his thing, man. Okay.
We got some questions here as well.
RIP 999. Love y'all, Fresh and Fit. That 1 mil is coming very soon, and I watched the Long Beach Griffey streams, and y'all funny as hell. You guys should get Rags on the stream as well. Trey Rags. Okay.
He's another comedian thing. Or
yeah, he's funny.
And then Amari, $5. Chris, yeah, you my boy, but Chris, last person to talk about somebody close, especially after that shit you wore to the club that one time with 50 Cent.
With the tiger stripes.
No, that was with the bear fresh.
Oh, with the bear.
Yeah, you are probably one of the worst dressed guys, bro.
A silver lion chain, a big ass hat. No, it wasn't fitted at all, and a freaking tiger shirt.
You look like you were gonna go on like a Neptunes type music video from like 2009, bro. That dumbass design.
Gym shoes at the club.
Yeah, I don't know what that was, Chris. Who else is up next here?
Well, we good.
Oh,
not Fresh and Fit.
Okay, so you were able to segue that success once again. See how Greg leapfrogs it. You're opening a nightclub. Can you tell us about that?
Oh yeah, so I mean, I'm pretty plugged into the Toronto nightlife scene.
Yeah,
and so I'm friends with some owners and some like promoters, and like Toronto nightlife kind of was shut down during the pandemic.
Yeah,
like,
is it open now or is it still?
It's like wide open now.
No mask, no nothing.
Actually, we're sometimes you have to wear masks to walk in, but like they're dropping the masks in like a week.
Okay.
Which is really good. Yeah, it's so dumb. You
guys have the most restrictive mask mandates in the world, I think.
Yeah, Ontario was
Australia.
The most restrictive like shutdown in the entire world, and so a lot of that stuff was closed. But one of the top club owners in Toronto, we've connected, we've become friends, and then he told me he's opening up his new spot, and I was like, I want in, and so he was like, I want because he's very selective with who's going to be part owner. Obviously, if you're part owner, it's more than just money. It's like if you're there, you're representing the club X, Y, and Z. Mm-hmm. And he was like, "I'll get you in." And then literally, it's Century in Toronto, and it literally just opened up this weekend.
Nice.
Yeah, Canada for their strict beer bug rules because of their rules.
They've been coming to Miami like crazy.
Women have come to Miami, and as a result, I'm very grateful for you guys. So shout out to Canada, man.
And I know that people are going to want to get your take on this. What are your thoughts as a Canadian on the trucker situation up there?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty scary what's happening in Canada as far as if I genuinely believe you should be able to disagree with your government. Yeah. And protest.
Facts.
Even if the government is right or wrong, like even if they're totally right, you should still be able to disagree with them. And so right now it kind of feels like in Canada, like you can't.
Yeah.
And the media is completely it's scary. Like the media is running the narrative. Unfortunately, a lot of people just follow mainstream media like it's the voice of God. They don't have any critical thinking. But yeah, I mean,
obviously, sheep, man. A lot of sheep out there. You know what I'm saying? Lack independent thought. So
yeah. So I mean, it's. Sheeple. I know a lot of people in Canada that are getting really scared of their own government, like really, really scared.
Do you spend most of your time in Canada or here in the States?
I was pretty much mostly just in Canada for the last couple of years during the pandemic because it was like really hard to travel. But now I'm half and half.
Okay.
Toronto, Miami, LA. I mean,
So you got a spot in each of those cities? Or?
I just Airbnb, do hotels. I have a spot here in Miami for a couple months. And yeah, nice. I'm just kicking it around for now. But like, yeah, dude, like Canada's getting a little bit like, freezing bank accounts.
Crazy, bro.
This is stuff where if people were saying this like a couple years ago, like they would say you're freaking a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, they would think you were ludicrous if you said that before. Like, what?
Ludicrous.
Like,
imagine when they take away the dollar completely and you only have bank accounts online. You're at their mercy.
Yeah.
And the biggest problem here is that like if you don't agree with what they say, nobody control you. 100%.
Right.
You can't escape.
Yeah, man. No, it's crazy the stuff going on there.
NWO.
Like it's hard to even talk about it. I'm like genuinely.
They're gonna freeze your bank account right now.
It's
Trudeau
frozen.
New world's frozen order.
Yeah, it is freaking. Yeah, it is a little scary. So
yeah,
we got some questions, right?
Yeah. So we'll go into the Q&A portion of this, guys.
Telegram.
Because I know you guys had a bunch of questions for
check
Greg,
Telegram, Mark.
Oh, it's in Telegram?
I put it in there. I'll DM you personally. And then we have one chat. Yeah, one just came in.
Okay. And guys, can you do me a huge favor and like the video, bro? Because we're doing this for you guys, working on a Saturday. I didn't even know Greg was in town until like Brandon put us in touch. I was like, hey man, when you can come by and do an interview? He was like, oh, I'm in Miami right now. I was like, oh shit, really? And he was gonna leave, so I called him right before, man. So we made this happen, guys, for y'all. You know, a couple of you guys requested him, so I want to make it happen. He's an OG in the fitness space.
He's here now.
Hell yeah.
So Fresh, can you read that one?
We got Tap In Productions, $5 says, just order that Kino button up flannel, fire emojis. There
Respect.
You go. We got Dollface TV, $10 says, the grind don't stop. Great content. Hashtag road to a milli. Hashtag Myron Gaines.
All right. So
Fresh, stop playing.
Greg hitting 30. I'm there. What do you see changing between 30 and 40? And will your approach to fitness and other aspects of life change or be relatively the same to you in your 20s?
Yeah. Do you want me to answer that one now?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
okay, sick. I mean, you know, I've been
keep the question up, Chris. But okay.
Yeah, I've been lifting weights since I was like 13, 14. So, you know, at 30 years old, the idea of getting stronger and continuing to hit personal records is not in the cards. You know, when you've had like 10 years of heavy lifting under your belt, it's just so much harder to get strong, to get stronger. So if you stay natural, so I'm just going to have fun by lifting. I'm not going to try and, you know, I'm not going to put like, I've put so much pressure on myself to like, you know, get to that next level, incline dumbbell 130s and 140s. And so I put a lot of pressure on myself to just keep pushing the envelope and getting stronger. But like 30 to 40, I'm just going to have fun with it, stay healthy, you know, maintain my muscle size, stay lean, and just, you know, have a bit more fun with the lifting without putting the pressure of always getting stronger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, because then you needed to include a periodization, rest period. Like, it
gets like
maintaining is much easier.
Yeah, like you know, when you like the law of diminishing returns, if you try and like if you're already benching 350 and you're trying to get to 400, like it's just like that, or even
that risk of injury overrides that little increase. And I've always told people, unless you're a power lifter, bro, you should never be lifting less than like 5 reps.
Yeah,
like it's fucking pointless, man. Like,
yeah,
it really is. Because you could really snap some shit up, man. Okay. Okay. So anything else, Chris? Or
no, we're good.
Okay. So then someone.
Yeah, but for your benefit.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I mean, if you want to bring it up, you can, Chris.
No, fuck you, Fresh. All right. So knowledge applied is wisdom. $5 goes. What you think about HIIT workouts designed by Mike Menser? You have 4 days between 15-minute workouts. After a while, you only work out once every 7 days. Thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, that is like very, very low volume, very, very minimalist. Probably based on the research, like absolutely that would probably be suboptimal as far as volume.
Yeah.
That said, man, like my biggest thing is like, if you want to try something, put it to the test and get your own results.
Yeah.
So if you want to try it, I mean, I think the biggest mistake people make with gaining muscle and lifting is they don't track anything.
Yes.
Like they don't track their weight, their reps, their rest times. So you're better off doing half as much training, but tracking everything and knowing, okay, you know, last workout I did 70-pound incline dumbbells for 8. Now I'm going up to 75s for 5.
Yep.
Like the biggest, like I train 3 days a week because I find I get better recovery, better central nervous system recovery.
Yeah.
But also like when you train a bit less and you keep a more of a minimalist training, I'll do like 5 exercises per workout. Like it's very easy to track your you know, weight, reps, etc. If you're in the gym 6 days a week doing 8 exercises, it's a lot to track.
Yeah, it is. And you can just, it's just more efficient, you know, because I go to the gym myself. I go 4 or 5 days a week, but I always tell people like, you know, 3 days is like the bare minimum, but you always want to make sure that the volume is there too. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to get enough work in so that you can actually force some growth.
Yeah,
but I like that minimalist approach with the 3 days, because I do that sometimes too.
Yeah, the formula for muscle growth is like tension and volume. So like tension is your heavy lifting. Volume is definitely a driver of muscle growth.
Yeah.
That said, you could be doing lots and lots and lots of volume, but if your weight and reps are always the same and your strength is always the same, the muscle gains are gonna dwindle pretty quickly.
Yeah, you're gonna adapt very quickly, and the gains are gonna halt. So no, that's great stuff. Good question, bro. Next one here, Joshua Deal, $5. What workout routine do you advise for those that have a gym membership and for those that want to work out from home? I'm 6'2", 260 pounds overweight. Yeah, you fat as hell, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Go to Kinobody.com, get my movie star program, the Platinum, and it has the gym training, it has the body weight training, it has also has some hybrid training incorporating body weight and weights. It's a killer program. We're getting our best transformations on that.
And what was that website again? It's
Kinobody.com.
Bam.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so I hate my job, $10. how can I stay cut with a low body fat if I need to eat a lot of carbs to put in good workouts at the gym?
Yeah, so I mean, staying lean is literally just calorie. You know, if you want to maintain your leanness, it's just eating relatively around maintenance, and if you want to lean down, it's just being in a slight calorie deficit. So, let's say you are maintaining your weight at 2,500 calories. You can eat quite a bit of carbs as long as you keep your calories on point. So.
I think a lot of people in the industry like demonize carbs and like, oh, carbs bad, you're gonna get fat. I need you guys to realize, bro, it's energy balance that dictates everything. So whether that 2,500 calories comes from carbs or only protein or whatever it is, you got to hit that number first. So it really comes down to what you like and what you're going to adhere to. Because I know a lot of people that just can't avoid carbs, like they need it, and then some other people hate it. So it depends on you, but it's always overall calories, my man.
A lot of guys that try and do low carb get side effects. Like they get when I did very low carb, my sex drive was not the same. Literally, and my sleep wasn't the same.
Get irritable. Your training quality starts to suffer. My brain became so low in serotonin just from doing low carb that I would be watching like a funny movie and I just couldn't laugh. Damn.
I couldn't laugh. Like my I don't need a ton of carbs, but like I do need a decent amount of carbs to function well.
Yeah. Well, carbs are also very important for brain function. So that you're less. A lot of guys that like are on long-term like keto diets or whatever. Some people adapt, but other people they're just like kind of become like brain dead.
I realized when I had less carbs in my diet, my farts smell better.
That was the second time you bring up farts.
Yeah, because it stank, man.
We got Rod Eric here. He goes, what's good, Kinobody? What do you think about the Spartan/Deca Fit races?
That's like those
Tough Mudders stuff. Those types of things.
I mean, if you want to do it. Like, I don't really have like a, I don't have like a huge opinion on it. Like, if you generally enjoy doing it, you want to train it, it motivates you, and it's something that makes you feel good, do it. I haven't really done one. But okay. I mean, yeah, go for it. I mean, I think a core thing to do is boxing, you know?
Yeah.
Learn to box, like learn some martial arts, learn basic punching. I think like that's like outside of lifting weights, what's like the number one thing to do? It's like learn something to fight, some self-defense. Yeah.
No, I agree, man. Yeah, I would prioritize, obviously lifting weights comes first if you want to change your body composition, and then yeah, man, like something like boxing, whatever that actually has some utility, it would be fantastic. Chris Hutch, what's the best cardio workout for someone who works on their feet for at least 6 to 7 hours a day? I'm exhausted.
Well, if you're talking about cardio for fat loss, then you don't need anything. You're already super active and your maintenance calories are going to be super high. So it's like if the goal is to lose fat, you don't have to do any other cardio for fat loss. Like your activity, like my big thing is lift 3 days a week, track your lifts, and then as far as fat loss is concerned, just get your steps in. Be like 10,000 steps a day, 12,000. Like I've tracked it where like if you can get in a lot of walking in, fat loss is just smoother.
And tracking your calories, bro, that's going to do way more than doing 50 minutes on a treadmill or whatever. Like cardio, I always look at it like the last thing that you need. Like if you can get away without it, it's better, because then you can reserve your energy for the actual weight training, and that's what's going to actually preserve your muscle mass. So
I recommend a lot of sex to burn calories.
A lot of you gotta do the flat doggy position.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. My man. Okay, my man.
All right, what else we got here? John O'Connor, $10. What happened to Chris Walker? I like the podcast you used to do with him. Will you ever do a podcast again?
Oh yeah, so he used to be a business partner of mine, and then it just became very clear that we were both building like two separate companies, so it made more sense to like bifurcate. So
what's his like niche? Like he was the fitness industry, to go somewhere else?
He's like more health. He's more health, hormonal optimization, immune stuff. So we kind of had two kind of very separate brands, and so the incentives were such that it made more sense for us to just kind of separate and do our own businesses.
Fair enough. Are y'all still cool or?
Yeah. We chat a bit. I haven't seen him because I literally haven't barely traveled in the last 2 years.
Yeah,
but no, we're cool.
Okay. Yeah. Fantastic. Kai, $5. How important is a routine workout for losing weight, like legs on a chest day? Another.
Wait, what was that question again?
Yeah, it's kind of Kai goes, how important is a routine workout for losing weight, like legs on day, chest another? I mean, I think he's trying to say, hey, how important is like a bro split? That's how it's coming off to me.
Yeah, I mean, the main driver of fat loss is always going to be nutrition, making sure you're in the calorie deficit. The goal of the training really is to give your body the stimulus to retain muscle.
Bam.
So
I said that better myself.
So yeah, and that's the thing. If you're trying to lean down, you don't even need to do crazy workouts. Just go in the gym, lift, like maintain your strength, like hit a fair amount of volume and leave and basically just telling your body to hold on to the muscle.
Yeah.
And I actually find when I drop my volume, it's easier for me to cut because my appetite stays lower. When I'm going really hard in the gym, even just 3 days a week and just really pushing the workouts longer, my body just wants the calories to replenish and grow.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. When it's fat loss, guys, it's all about controlling your calories and then fighting like hell in the gym to maintain your strength. That's how you're gonna stay lean and look good, is by maintaining that muscle mass while in a deficit. Anthony Graham, $20. Any books to recommend on training/diet?
Any books to recommend on training/diet? I mean, a cool book on fasting is by my friend Brad Pilon, is Eat, Stop, Eat. It kind of goes into all the research around fasting. He kind of pushes more the 24-hour fast. I prefer a shorter daily fast. That's a good book. I actually read a lot of like Ross Enamate. He's a guy that trains fighters and boxers. But he has some RossTraining.com. He has some really cool books that are actually very, very research focused. But I actually get like a lot of my fitness knowledge just online. Like, not even formal books.
So my two choices, guys, are Fat Loss Forever from Lane Norton, and then Hypertrophy from Dr. Brad Schoenfeld. Those are two of my favorites.
Nice.
FF chat, $10. Greg, love you, bro. You changed my life. Miami meetup while you're here. He's leaving, guys. He's got stuff to do.
Well, next time I'm here, we'll do the Miami meetup.
Yeah, he's gonna come back and do an after-hour show with us. We're working out some things. Maybe, who knows? You might see him here with Owen Cook and maybe some other. Who knows?
Yeah,
we'll
who knows?
Coral Epps, $20. Fresh buddy, your jokes are weak, forever weak. Anytime I see that you're about to make a joke, I know it's going to be straight trash. F&F stay winning, by the way. Okay.
Just so you know, my last name is Weeks for a reason.
Oh. All right. Double. Samoa Bams 94. Just paying my dues. F&F gang. Mo, let's get it. Oh, USO. Okay, thank you so much. And then we got Mark, $10. I went out with a chick tonight and she kept jokingly called me a bitch. Told her not to. She did it again. I told her she was pissing me off and then dropped her off. Did I do the right thing? You gotta have boundaries, bro. You can't let women disrespect you, bro. You can't let them do that shit. So yeah, you go work, my friend. And then Jay Castillo, $10. Difference between Greek god and movie star versus superhero movie star courses.
Yeah. So Greek god is better for more beginner intermediates. Because when you're a beginner and intermediate, you can gain a lot of strength. So that program is very built around just bringing your key lifts up quickly. Movie star is great for really leaning down, getting chiseled. And then for more advanced muscle building, superhero is awesome.
All right. And by the way, guys, that book by Brad Schoenfeld is called Science and Development of Muscle Hypertrophy. And then the other one was Fat Loss Forever. So I want to make sure I give you all the right titles. And definitely check out, if you're into fasting, guys, definitely check out the books that Greg put out as well. All right, Short Cappy, are we good?
Greg, where can they find you, bro?
Yeah, where can they find you, bro?
You can find me. I'm very active on Instagram at Grego Gallagher. That's my Instagram. And then my website is kinobody.com. So those are really the two places to go to. My Instagram, kinobody.com. And I do have a YouTube channel. I'm not as active as I used to be, but you guys can check me out on Kinobody. I have hundreds of videos there on vlogs and high-level videos and topical videos. So lots of cool content to dig into there.
You can tell when niggas making money.
Yeah.
And it's not posting on YouTube.
He's chilling, man.
YouTube, I was sitting there for a while.
By the way.
Yeah, that's the is that the presidential?
This is the presidential. It's the Olive Day Day.
Sheesh. That's lit.
Yeah.
That's lit.
This one is, I've been getting a lot of compliment, like a lot of attention on this one recently.
How long have you had it?
I bought this last summer.
Okay.
And
the value's up, bro.
The value's up.
How much do you pay for it, bro? Do you get it for like 30, 40K, something like that?
Well, you know what? I had a watch guy. I was gonna buy this one for like 42, like maybe over a year ago. And then I actually, like, I've been getting into, I bought the Sky Dweller instead. Yeah. And then I told my guy, I was like, yeah, I want to get the Olive Day Date. And it was up like 10 or 15. It was up like 10 or 15K.
Yep.
So I got it for 58,000 US. Now it's like over 90.
Yep.
Man, yeah, the luxury watches are going up, bro.
Get a watch, bro.
That's a whole other hustle too. Like you can invest the whole value.
Which is this one here?
Royal
AP.
AP.
Yeah, my next watch is like a rose gold AP.
There you go.
Yeah.
Bam, bam, man. All right, guys. He is Grego Gallagher. Follow him on Instagram at it's Kinobody on Instagram, right? At Kinobody.
No, you can type in Kinobody and find me. Yeah. Technically, my handle is Grego Gallagher.
Blue check. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's verified. That's because there's a lot of fake accounts of you. I noticed that too. So yeah guys, that's the real one is verified. Check them out. Kinobody.com, guys. Thank you for coming on the show, bro.
Dude,
this was
thank
great,
you, man. It was awesome.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to you, man.
It was great, man. I mean, fitness OG.
Yes,
guys,
sir.
we'll be back on Monday. And then I got a Fed episode tomorrow. I'm going to be breaking down the Boston Marathon bombing for you guys. And then on Monday, we're going to have another Money Monday. I'm thinking we're going to cover index funds and ETFs for y'all.
And I'm gonna do a live stream with Alaska. You'll see what happened during this weekend.
All right, cool. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Peace.
Peace.